So I play Lethal Company quite a bit, and there are quite a few different play styles that some people like to have. Play styles, unquote. Some of them are very annoying. Others, I just don't even want to go there, to be honest with you. But today in this video, we are going to go there, and we're going to talk about it. We're going to talk about... These tiers aren't ordered by any means, so we're going to start at the bottom of the tier, and then work our way up. Now, we're going to start at the bottom here. These are the average players. These are people that play the game, and then they just play the game. They just play the game normally. These are the Chads. For some reason, they're uncommon. They don't do anything annoying. They literally just play the game. And they may also happily be with any of the other strategies. They are the S tier. Then we have Cruisers. These are people who just use the company cruiser, drive up to like the fire exit or the main entrance, do whatever they do inside the facility, and then come out and then they drive the cruiser right back. Sounds simple enough. Reason they're in the I love you tier is because they know how to use the cruiser. That cannot be said for a lot of people. Most likely to reside on Artifice. Next up we have Embryon Lovers. These are people that like the Moon Embryon and play it occasionally. It could either be a lobby dedicated to it, or just for the sake of fun, let's play it. These people are like unicorns. They're so rare, but they're the best. Lobbies do not last long, though, because the Embryon is just Embryon, and Zeekers was on weed making it, I don't know. Then we have the Flumpty Fuckers. Reason I call them Flumpty Fuckers is because Flumpty is an egg, and they like fucking with eggs. They love the sapsucker eggs, most commonly playing Vow. It's a very fun time. Very fun time. Next up, we have the Class Clown. This is just the guy that joins a lobby just to be funny. What's a Frenchman's favorite gaming console?
You.
Wii. Next up, we have Masterminds. These are the people that stay at the ship, and they know what they're doing. Now we're in the not annoying tier. They're not annoying, they're not amazing either. They're just things that are. We have the Packers. These are people that use a jetpack, or the jetpack joyriders, whichever one you want to call them. These are the people that will use the jetpack, and they know what they're doing. Alternative to cruisers, they're far more rare than cruisers, and they're far less helpful to the team. Very good at getting one-handed items back. Two-handed is a different story. Overall, the cruiser is better because it's, for some reason, the cruiser is 370 and the jetpack is 900. Even at release date, the cruiser was 400. Honestly, if jetpacks and cruisers swap prices, it wouldn't be as bad. Now we have the no mics. These are the kids that just don't have mics. I find them more entertaining than regular players. If anything, I hear way less foul garbage coming out of a no mic. Next up, we have modders. They're just people who play with mods. They're not annoying. They're just people who play with mods in their own lobbies. The newbie. The first day, the first timer, the guy who's never played the game before. It's a different kind of experience with this person, usually a lot more fun. But if you want to stay in his lobby, you're going to play experimentation. Now we have barely annoying. These are the things that are just a little bit vexing. Not the worst, but just like... First up, we have hackers. These are the people that will use mods in your game. Now you might be thinking, why did I use that image for hackers and that image for hackers? Well, because hackers are just random idiots who join your lobby They do not have that amount of aura. Hackers are minding their own business in their lobbies. Reason why it's only barely annoying? Usually it's just some kid using speed. They're still playing the game, right? They're not destroying anything. Now I have the disappearing fourth. Picture this scenario. You've just decided on a moon after waiting in a lobby for forever to find 4 people. As the ship is landing, before it even hits the fucking ground, you see the chat message of this little shit disconnecting. This is the guy that disconnects from the game 5 seconds in. If he does stay in the game, he does not make it to 1 p.m. Now we have the squeaker. This is going to be a controversial take, because I know a lot of people would put this guy in very annoying, but hear me out. Just because he has a squeaky voice does not mean they're hell on earth. Now we have slightly annoying. This is when it starts to genuinely get irritating. First up, we have crack nutters. I would have called them Americans, but, well, let's face it, American gun jokes are kind of getting old, and also I've heard about every last one of them. And also, crack nutter sounds funny because crack and nut look like the same thing. I'm gonna get fucking demonetized. These are the people that love hunting nutcrackers to get shotguns. Now, don't get me wrong, going to hunt nutcrackers isn't that bad. The only issue, however, is that they often overlap with rend enthusiasts. Usually it's 2 people that are either gonna die right away, or they kill the nutcracker, and they do nothing else for the team. Then we have tunnels. These are the people whose microphone sounds like this. It's very annoying. I feel like I can't even talk without interrupting myself. Rounding off the slightly annoying tier, we have Sonic the Fucknut. This is the kid, usually an 8-year-old, that's always like,
Speed, guys, can I use my speed hacks? Guys, can I use the speed mon? Can I use speed? Please, guys. Can I use speed?
Or, here's another idea that's going to be very controversial. You could shut the fuck up.
The only reason it's slightly annoying is for 2 things. 1, it's usually associated with them being an 8-year-old child. 2, if they actually get told yes, it makes the game way less fun for everyone else. Now we're going to the very annoying tier. This is when it starts to genuinely get under my skin. First up on the tier, we have ghost girlies. These would have just been in the slightly annoying tier, but because of how fucking common they are, they're going in very annoying. It's a person playing the game, gets haunted by the ghost girl, and then doesn't know what they're doing. This is a late game enemy, which means you should know what you're doing, but you don't. The reason this is annoying is because once they get haunted by the ghost girl, they retreat and go back to the ship. That's not how the game works. And when you go at the ship, you turn into a good ship person or a bad ship person. When the person is staying at ship, they rarely know what they're doing when they are at the ship. Now we have the rend enthusiasts. These are people who will play rend and only rend, even if you have the money for Titan or Dime, which are definitely better moons. I know rend. I know how to play rend. That's not why this is annoying. The reason this is annoying is because the scrap is kinda shit. Outside is extremely poor visibility. Giants on this moon are very, very annoying. Compared to Dine, which has way more loot, a good chance of being either the mansion or the mine shaft, which are both particularly strong interiors if you know how to play them. Actual cover to hide behind giants from, and it's like the same frickin' cost, as well as the fact that the individual scrap value is much better. It's just a better moon. This part of the wiki is actually bullshit, because if you actually play Dine and then play Rend, you're gonna find out quickly that items on Dine are worth so much more. It's way easier to get stuff back to the ship on Dine because there are literally a million side paths. Rend versus Dine is a very big battle and a very big argument. And if you're on the Dine side of things, which I am, you will very quickly find yourself overwhelmed by how much people like to fucking play Rend. Moving on from that very controversial addition to the tier list, we're going into the dog bait. These are people that do not understand how eyeless dogs work. Now, any other creature in this game, if you don't know how it works or how to beat it, like, that's all well and good, right? There are a lot of people that don't understand how forest giants work, but I don't put them in this tier list because they don't physically annoy me. It's more so just like a kind of a headache. If they were in the tier list, they'd be in either barely annoying or slightly annoying. But the thing with the ghost girl and the eyeless dog is what they often do, because of their reaction to it, can just make things harder for you and your team. The reason it's very annoying is because they often get you killed. Next up, we have the rage quitters. Once you die, you just leave the game. See, most normal people either sit there and spectate or just play another game in another tab. No, this person just decided, we shall try with another lobby. Reason why it's ironic is because finding a lobby in this game is like finding a needle in the haystack, so the joke's on them. Next up, we have apparated, or overrated, as you could say. These are the people that will pull the apparatus so early in the moon. It is very frustrating, and it has gotten me killed more times than I'd like to talk about. It's just not the best. It's just not a good time. This is the pisses me off tier. These are things that genuinely make my skin fold. Next up, we have diarrhea brains. This is the inverse of the mastermind, where instead of being able to sit at the ship and be able to know what they're doing, they sit at the ship and they don't know what they're doing. This person is often the result of a ghost girly, and they will often get you killed. You'll be waiting for this person to turn off a turret, and they just won't be able to do it. If you have walkie-talkies, don't even bother turning them on. They will not know what they're doing. Turning off a turret is as simple as turning on a cell phone. You go onto a computer, you type a letter, you type a number, and then you hit enter, and you're solid.
This person's like grandma in the fucking bathroom.
This person will also never touch the signal translator. Next up, we have children. Nothing special about it. It's just anyone under the age of 14 that's playing Lethal Company. This person will happily just adopt any of the strategies below. Hell, they even feel bisexual. They might even get multiple. They might even be a squeaky kid, a speeder, grab the apparatus early, not know what dogs are. They are some of the worst. The only reason they aren't in top tier is because it gets worse. Next up, we have the button butt fuckers. These are the people that make sure you never buy the teleporter. This person will teleport you back to the ship if a spore lizard is near you. This is the same person that you will tell them, teleport me when I spin. This person will never teleport you when you're in actual danger. They love teleporting you, especially if you have a shovel. Or just, you'll be teleported randomly, often associated with diarrhea brains. And now we have the top tier. Please step on a Lego. You know, I've actually stepped on Legos before and it did not hurt in the slightest, so I don't know where that myth comes from, but this is the tier for people that make me want to defenestrate myself. See, the previous tiers were just people playing the game, doing whatever, with the exception of hackers. They're not really doing it on purpose. They don't really know what they're doing. No, these motherfuckers know what they're doing, and yet they still did it anyways. This is shit. Picture this scenario. You and your lads have decided on a moon to land on, so you go and land on the moon. First moon, first quota, we're getting it done. Now 20 seconds later, as you're walking towards the main entrance, you see this little shit in chat, and it says, player has started the ship, and then suddenly the ship leaves. It gets worse the later in quota you are. And if this person does this on the last day before quota, I'm gonna put a tack in their sleeping pillow. This isn't the same as the kid that just gets scared and wants to leave ship. No. That would only be in very annoying tier. Now we have I'm in the sick of it. This is the server lobby host that just kills the game in the middle of it for no reason. Now we have the clickety clackety, I hit right clickety. Picture this scenario. You're lost, trying to find your way back. Oh, fuck off. Not many things to do when you're dead. I'd actually take a rage quitter over a frickin' right clickety bit. Still happens. Now we have hackers. Big thing between hackers, and modders. Hackers are just using whatever tame mods. You know, they still want to play the game, and they still want to have fun, and they still want to be nice, and they still want to not destroy everything and delete everyone's stuff. This is the guy that's actually taking it to an extreme. Infinite shotgun, blows up all your teammates, that sort of thing. And now we we have this little prick. You know, when you go to buy Lethal Company, you see this is the Steam page, you see this is the page you see, this is what you see. Well, the snobby McSnobface tier, this dipshit got a slightly different store page. Instead of seeing this, they saw this. Pretty self-explanatory. They just exist to make you hate them.
Oh my god, I can't believe it, obviously, yeah. Oh my god, you suck at this game. Oh my god, you're terrible and trash.
They're just a regular gamer that just exists to annoy you. And the fact that they have such high durability is unfortunate. Is it unethical to team kill if your teammate is a snobby bastard? Because I've done it, and that's the end of this tier list. If I feel so inclined, I might make a part 2 and discuss any extra potential playstyles. I might make other tier lists. Who knows? Because tier lists are just fun, easy videos to make. Also, I just wanted to film something nicer that I could just simply read out, talk about. And also just because I don't want to have to deal with Giggle Land right now. Why did I say it out loud?
I'm putting it off.